All right, welcome back. Welcome back. This video is the 5 steps for beginner traders. It's basically the 5 steps that I would have took when I first started. And I realized this is probably the best course of action. Now everybody's journey is gonna be different, so I'm not gonna tell you how or what to do. All I can do for you is give you guidelines. It's like a roadmap to how to do it. Once again, everything it's like anything else, it takes time, so don't rush it. If you don't give up, eventually it'll come. Now, step one, you want to find a strategy that works for you and stick with it. Now, sometimes you might fall upon things. I'll give an example. Like I used to be heavy on the Fibonacci's. Not so much anymore because I've learned different strategies over the time. But over the course of 6 years, during that time, I probably jumped from the Fibonacci to trying to use the MAC, the MACDs, the EMAs, the MAs. Well, finally, I landed on the ICT concepts, which he has various models, which even for me took time to find. But once I found it and went back to do back testing, and I'll go over what back testing is in another video, I found that it resonated with me, and I kept studying it for at least 2 years. That's just my learning curve because I had to work and a whole lot of things were going on, life in general. But I stuck with it, and now by me sticking with it, I've been able to come up with a whole plan that even if I take a loss, I'm not upset anymore. I don't feel like, oh, this is not working. I just know nothing works 100% of the time, but at least 70 to 85% of the time, if my psychology is right, it'll work. And so once you find something that works for you and you find out how you can read price action, my advice to you is just to stick with it. Don't keep jumping around and scrapping it and finding something new. You can add stuff to it and tweak it, but try to stick with it, man. Consistency is key, man. I talked about this a little bit, the psychology. Work on your trading psychology and discipline. Now, I'll go into that in future videos, but that's basically your mental mind state when you come and sit down and look at the charts. And if you come in this thing like you in a casino and you just gambling, you're gonna lose a whole lot of money. Then if you're undisciplined, yeah, you're just gonna compound your losses, man, and you're gonna go into those fits I used to go into, like, oh, the market is rigged, this is fake, this don't work. It's usually not that it doesn't work. Most of the problems are within ourselves, and we have to find a way to sit down and work that out. Once again, I can do a whole nother segment on it, but I'm gonna just keep moving on to the third step. Learn proper risk management. Now, what does this mean? Basically, is the trade even worth the money that I'm risking? Is it worth it? Because sometimes you might see something that look nice to you and you're rushing, and you get the fear of missing out, and you just jump in. But you realize later on, like, wow, I either risked too much or where I had to put my stop loss at. It's like if I lose, I'm losing more than what I win. So that's one part of it. I just covered, am I over leveraged? Sometimes you might see a trade and, like I said, it looks really good, and you're like, oh, I'm going all in. But the goal of trading is to be able to take a loss and still be able to trade another day. then is my stop loss set. That should be one of the first things you should learn how to do. Now I've seen people who can use a mental stop loss, but like I said, it all depends on the individual. So that's just a few things about risk management. In the next video, next two videos, I'll definitely go more in depth on what you should really be looking at when you're studying risk management, because it's all a part of your psychology and your discipline. Now, the next step, excuse me, we use both of them. We use both. Let me do this. Damn. Because it's going to tie into what I said anyway, so it's funny how that worked out. Create a trading plan and or weekly approach that is simple and stick with it. You don't need to have a whole journal. A whole essay. You should journal, but don't have a whole essay in which your training plan and your approach is going to be for the week. As you learn, you back test and study, and you start getting more experience with demo trading, or when you're ready to trade with your live funds, to simplify, because everybody has life. Unless you're still in school and you're super young, or you got a business or what have you. You want to have something that makes it simple, doesn't overcomplicate it, man. Because yeah, life is already complicated. Why add more complication to it when what we doing already is complicated, right? So just keep it simple. Now, y'all already seen the last point, but never stop learning. And that ties into what I said earlier. Once you find your strategy, it's always going to be something out there where you be like, oh, I didn't see it like this, or oh, that makes sense. So always keep an open mind, be willing to learn new things, and then whoever you choose as your mentor and your guide, I'm pretty sure they'll always be coming out with something new if they're really good at this craft. So it's always something to learn. Like me personally, I never really stop learning. Like I always find something new and have that aha moment from past stuff that I learned from ICT in general. But once again, rehash, find your strategy, stick with it, work on that psychology, your discipline. It'll come. Learn proper risk management. Want to be able to trade another day. Create a trading plan, a weekly approach that is simple, not overcomplicated. Please don't do what I did. And fifth, and most important out of all of these, is never stop learning. All right, man. Hopefully, man, if y'all found this video a little bit helpful and insightful, go ahead, like, share, and subscribe. And bye, y'all. Take it easy. See you in the next one.